Hello, welcome to Matagiri and welcome to the Spanier Gallery. I thought it would be interesting for me to tell you a few things about some of the paintings. The painting here, which is called Russian Peasant Woman in Red Hat. It's interesting for me to tell you about it because I usually don't paint with a part of the initial work off the canvas. In this particular painting, this personnage, as I would call her, insisted that she wanted to be presented that way. And when I say she insisted, it's because when I begin to work, I do a meditation first, and that impels me to do the work. And during the meditation, it was obvious that this is what she wanted. Anyway, as you can see, she had part of her face is not on the canvas. But I feel that it's a very interesting painting in any way. Any case. Now, here, this is another painting which is actually two fellows or two men in a French garden. And it is, in a certain sense, a combination of my relationship to France and its gardens, and also in the background is the mountainous area of Matagiri. So there are the two factions which are merged together, a mariage of my own love of Matagiri and of France. This painting is called Young Man in Beard, and the relationship to this painting, as one can see, is rather one of almost a Christian saintliness in this young personage. And I think it's very much picked up in the expression in the eyes, which are very powerful, and the kind of halo-ish, purple halo-ish light or color behind. There's a great intensity in this personage. There is also a kind of virgin innocence, if you will. It's almost an innocence there, yet with a great aspiration in the face expressed through the eyes. This painting is a slightly larger expression, one of the larger paintings that I do, and I call it Family of Man for very many obvious reasons. We have in the painting a kind of home house here, people in and out of it, people from different nationalities. This personage here represents Asia and India, and all of the people that are in here are parts of the whole family of man, and that's the reason the name has come through. It's an expression of my feeling about that subject. This painting I call Out of Africa, and the reason I do is because it represents for me the terrible sadness and great pain that the continent is passing through. And in this form, it is representative for me of that whole continent just in this head. And if you look into the face, particularly again into the eyes, you will see the great tragedy that is going on now in the continent of Africa, expressed through the eyes of this painting. Now, here we have another strong head, which is called a Eurasian Woman. And that is exactly what it is. Painting in the form of a Eurasian woman. This painting, I think, is quite simple and very powerful in its expression. This painting is called Village Matriarch, Sweet Mother. And I think as you follow the lens through this painting, you will begin to understand what the title means. One of the aspects, this is the encompassing form of the Divine Mother, who is all, partakes of all, gives all. And you will see it here. This painting is called Pagliacci Revisited. And I think once you see the painting, you'll understand what the name means. It's quite obvious. Focus in on the head as much as you can as well. Thank you for coming to Matagiri, and thank you for going through our new Spanier gallery. And we are very pleased you came.